Hello, everybody. Hopefully, you can hear and see me. Thanks for your patience during our tech. This is why we have a tech. Welcome to part two of our virtual reality world for Reconnect, and glad that you're here. So, I am David Mack. My pronouns are he, him. I am executive director of Artist Magnet Justice Alliance. We're the nonprofit that's sponsoring this event with support from California Arts Council. And this is Reconnect, opportunity for us to reconnect, talk about all things arts and support each other, arts administration, all of our various intersections in making this place a better world. Artist Magnet Justice Alliance is a new nonprofit that was created. Shout out, I co-founded it with Jessica Monet Evans, I think you'll be seeing in a little bit, and Rosa Navarrete. And we are a fiscal receiver for arts organizations, emerging arts organizations, centering BIPOC voices, Black and Indigenous people of color, who have limited access to funding and foundation and grant support because they're not part of the cool arts establishment, but have something to say and have an impact to make. And we support them if they don't have their own 501c3, their own nonprofit status, with fiscal receivership status so they can become eligible for those grants. And we also provide professional development, networking support events like this. So this is what you're coming into. We are a subsidiary of Artist Magnet, which is a social network for theater folks. So thank you for those who've joined. For those who haven't, you can check us out at artistmagnet.com. You can sign up, it's free, and that's what will give you free access to the event next Tuesday. So this is going to be tech. So we're just going to do what we call Q to Q. We're just going to go through the motions of what we're going to be presenting next week. So thanks for being part of that and supporting us in our experience with that. So when the program starts, we have our support crew. So shout out to Kayla, who's with us, and Elise. Kayla's our uh, engagement producer, who you've probably been seeing emails from and probably helped you today. So thank you so much for your support, Kayla. And so you'll hear me, I'll be directing a lot of my conversation to Kayla. I'll be like, Kayla, this is what we're doing now. And we also have Elise, who's our community engager. And thank you, Elise, for being a part of this, supporting our logistical team. We also have Chris, who's come to us from a subsidiary of Remo, who's our tech wizard and technical director for the evening. So thank you, Chris, for being here and supporting. And we have a bunch of other great people that we're going to introduce you to. But for now, we'll mark the beginning. So I'm going to come introduce myself, pronouns, loud acknowledgement. I'm here on Ramatashalone land, currently known as Oakland. I'll talk about the company as I did. I'll talk a little bit about sponsorships that we provide. I'll let people know that a photo is going to be taken at the end of this session. I'll talk, Lily, I'll be talking about the Spanish translation. I'll give you and Cassandra a shout out coming from the Zoom and doing our real-time translation for us. I'll let people know if at any time people feel unsafe or triggered or offended by something, or abused by someone that says or does something to them in the experience, that they can chat me personally through the personal chat. And I'll let people know where that is on the bottom bar. Click the chat button. It opens up on the left hand or the right hand side of the dash, and they can chat me individually by clicking on David Mack under participants, and then I will handle it. I'll either resolve it quietly while the program's continuing, or if it's a big enough offense I'll make the judgment to put a pause on the program and address it in public, just so that everyone feels there's a place they can go if there is a harm done. And let people know about the questions that they can put in the chat during the conversation that we're going to have in this mode, and let people know about the closed captioning feature and a whole bunch of housekeeping stuff. So once we get through that housekeeping, I will then say, and now to kick off the program, we'd like to start with a somatic grounding experience to get us all in the right energy and the right frame of mind to have a great conversation with each other. And so I would like to invite our participant onto the stage, Tuggy Barcelo, who is a amazing LA-based choreographer, teaching artist, and breath and meditation certified guru, who is going to be guiding us in our somatic grounding experience. And there she is. Hi, Tuggy. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good, rolling along with this session, and so happy to be here. That you can see me, you can hear me, I can see and hear you. So we've
It's all
made the
working.
magical world of tech happen, and
Mhm.
we're about to do this thing. So yeah, thank you so much again for guiding us into an experience, and we're excited to spend a few minutes with you. So I will let you take it from here.
Beautiful.
All right.
All
Okay, and then
right.
I'll turn
Let's.
my cam and mic off, and then it will just be you, Toogie.
Okay, cool. Sweet. So we are going to get started by taking a nice inhale through the nose, expand the rib cage and the lungs, exhale through the mouth, let go of any tension, blah, 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 blah. Uh, I will let that go on for I'll probably take up the whole 5 minutes if that is okay to get everyone feeling super uh grounded and clear and inspired and ready to um, absorb and exchange some great information. Um, David, do I just go into it, or do I need to like introduce myself and do a whole spiel, or can I go right into the somatic grounding practice?
Yeah, Toogie, you can go right into it. But
Great.
afterwards, if you want to shout out, like if you have something that people can come to, or you want to shout out your company or your work, you can totally
Yeah. Okay,
do
great.
that.
So I will probably then tell people that they can now have me in their pocket 24/7. I released an app. It's called Toogie, spelled just like my name. And it is full of offerings of breathwork, meditation, and movement exploration. Um, and yeah, I'll probably just tell people about the app and call it a day. Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. So yeah, once you do that, then you can say, and now, David Mack is going to join us again and take us to the next session. So once I hear you say my name, then that'll cue me to come
Okay,
in.
great.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me make a note of that just so that I don't like finish up next week and I'm just kind of like
Well, if you do that too, I'll come in. That can be my backup cue.
yeah, vacant smile. Okay, then cue David to come back. Welcome you back into the onto the stage, right? That's what this is called.
Yeah, this is us coming onto the stage. So that you'll welcome me back. I will come onto the stage. Then we can do a little interaction like we're doing now, but of course it'll be shorter and sweeter.
Okay, cool.
And then I'll be like, thanks so much, Tookie. That was wonderful. And then you can leave. You can undo your mic and cam.
Amazing. Okay. So so nice chatting with you, David. Thank you for having me, and I look forward to the rest of today's event.
Thank you so much, Toogie. And thank you for guiding us in that amazing experience. And yeah, I'll see you on the other side. We're going to roll right along. And so everyone, we got great, perfect, Toogie, perfect timing. And so yeah, then I will keep talking. I will then segue quickly into Rowan, and I will say we're going to have a live poetry reading by amazing Oakland-based poet Rowan Da Costa. And so, Kayla, if you're not too busy right now, you want to mark for Rowan? Okay, perfectly. Hello. And
Hello.
everyone, well, this is Kayla, everyone. This is
Hi,
our
everybody.
engagement producer.
Hi, everyone. I'm here to help you out. If you have any questions, you can send me a private chat or you can go to the help desk and Chris or I will help you. Elise is also here to help. So we're the three people to go to if you need anything. Please send your questions our way.
Beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so, normally in this place, it would be Rowan. And so, Rowan, I believe, has an also 3 to 5 minute poem. So, I will get rid of myself, and then Rowan will do the poem. We'll then have do a transition from Rowan back to me. So, thank you, Kayla. You're good to sign off, and then it will just be back to myself. Yeah, here we are, back to myself. And then I will say thank you so much, Rowan, for that amazing poem. And now we will roll right into the featured part of our presentation, which is a conversation with our esteemed panelists, Michael J. Bobbitt and Yaya Porras, moderated by the indelible indefatigable, amazing, beautiful Jessica Monet Evans, who will be coming onto the stage as our moderator. And then Jessica, if you're with us and can see and hear, then you'll click your camera and mic on from the bottom bar there. And then that will signal you into coming into, hey, there you are. But we can't hear you. Sorry. Let me see if it gives me the power to unmute you. Oh, it only gives me the power to ask to unmute you. Do you see a request? Yeah, there you
Test,
are.
test, test.
We got it. You're there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
So
So
yeah,
good
so I'll
afternoon.
just,
Thank you, David.
yeah, go for it. Yeah, absolutely. So you're
Wow.
cool introing yourself, right? And then introing the,
Okay.
okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So
Fabulous.
yeah,
So good
so
afternoon,
we'll just
everyone.
mark it for now. Yeah, sorry, I keep cutting in. Okay, so we're gonna mark it
It's
for
okay.
now, all right? So I'll sign off and let you do your thing and then come back in. All
Mhm. Fantastic. Thank you so much, David. It is an absolute honor to be a moderator today. I'm so excited. Ow! I'm an independent artist. Everything's gonna be fabulous. Do I introduce Michael and Yaya, David?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna introduce them.
Okay. And is there any particular order that needs to go in?
No, it doesn't have to be. We can figure that out on Monday
And
if they
have they
have a
provided you
preference.
with a specific bio that they needed to be referenced? I meant to ask that the other day.
They do. We have a bio for each of them. So I
Okay,
can
great.
send that to you. It's also on the Eventbrite. Yeah.
Oh, fabulous. Yes, I believe I've seen that. So I can pull it from either whichever one comes faster. Cool. Great. Thank you, David. So the floor will be open while I'm moderating, right? So once I introduce both Michael and Yaya, then they will both pop in. We will get the party started, right?
hmm Absolutely. And it's gonna
Awesome.
last about here. Let me come on here. It's gonna last about. We talked about this, right? About 30 to 45 minutes. And
Okay.
if there is time, you can play it by ear in the conversation. If there's time for a Q&A,
Okay.
5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, at the end you can do it, or if not, if you just want to keep the conversation going and people, then you can let people know at the end that they can they can ask their questions. They can do their Q&A at the tables. They can just go up to Michael and Yaya and ask their question. All right.
So, okay.
Okay. And then, so then when it's done, you'll probably also, Jessica, be getting some cues from Elise. And Elise, this might be news
Okay.
for you, but we'll ask you to give, if Elise, let us know if you can give like what would help you, Jessica, like a 15-minute and a 5 minute and a 1 minute, like what kind of
Yes, a
iterations?
15-minute and a 10-minute if you want 5 minutes to be the Q&A.
Okay, okay. So yeah, at least you're cool doing a 15-minute warning and a 10-minute warning for Jessica through the chat. So then she knows, yeah, how to wrap up the panelist conversation.
Sounds good. Thank you.
There was
All
a
right,
note.
beautiful.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, Kayla.
Sorry to interrupt. Chris just sent me a note saying that there's an option to have a visual timer. If that'd be helpful for us.
Oh, that's great to know. Thank you, Chris. Is that visual timer for everyone to see? Or
Is.
I
So I'm not able to do it on my end because I'm just a speaker. But between you and your team, you should see at the bottom. You might have to click under more.
oh, I see.
More. You'll see the timer there, and you can set that up, and it will be a visual cue that everyone can see it, but they'll be able to see the timer as it goes down, and especially as it approaches more towards the end, it'll start changing colors. So it'll start turning yellow when it's like 5 minutes too. So that's an option, and to do if having that is helpful rather than stressful. So that's a functionality that's there.
Got it. Okay, thank you for that, Chris. And everyone, this is Chris. So,
Hello.
hello, thanks for that support.
Okay.
Okay, so Jessica, we'll sidebar after and decide which one we want to do. Sorry, did you have a
Okay.
follow-up question?
My last question. Yes, my last question was once we're once we've concluded with the Q&A and everything, how do we want to flip back?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Once we're done with the Q&A and the conversation, how do you want to flip back?
Oh, yeah, use my name as a cue. I'll probably know to come in like we did last time, but you can, if you're not
Okay.
seeing me, you can, yeah, you just say, thanks everyone. You'd say, and now back to David Mack, or however you want to say it.
Awesome.
David Mack's coming back. And then
David Mack coming back.
yeah, and then I'll put my camera mic on and jump in. And then actually you'll stay because that's the end of the program for this section. So I'll say,
Okay.
thank you, Jessica. Yeah, yeah, Michael, that was amazing. And now everyone, before we go back to our tables to allow you to network with each other and hear the converse and talk more, reflect on the conversation that you just heard, we would like to bring up all of our Reconnect crew onto the stage to thank them for being here and being a part of it. And so thank you to Kayla and Lily and Toogie and Chris and Elise and Rowan and Michael and Yaya and Jessica. And so, yeah, then all of y'all will come on, turn your camera and mic on and come onto the stage. And you see as we're coming onto the stage, it's like our boxes are auto filling in here. And then we're going to do, when everyone's here, then we will do a photo and then we will wave and then we will be back to the tables just to make sure that everyone's settings is allowing them to come onto the stage because there may also be a limit. I can't remember if there's a limit to how many people can come onto the stage. So Lily, if you can hear us and see us, can you come onto the stage? Is it letting you turn your camera and mic on?
Your team might need to invite her, Lily, to the stage. I'm seeing on in the via the participants tab. You'll see sort of chat box and then people. You'll need to invite Lily as a speaker. And then Lily, when you see
Got
that,
it.
you'll just accept to turn your camera and microphone on, and then you'll join the stage.
Got it. Okay, let's see.
So long as you're on a desktop or laptop, you can't join the stage if you're on a mobile device. But attendee on stage, we should see Lily shortly.
Got it. Okay.
Hello.
And then let's see if I do the same thing with Toogie. Okay, great. So we can have six. There's six of us here. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
Tookie's still listed as a speaker, so all you need to do if you're able to hear me, Tookie, is there we go.
Ah, there we go. Beautiful.
So do you want my camera and my mic or just my camera or?
Just the camera, I guess, is fine. Yeah, because this one is where it's just going to be a photo. You can go off mute if you want to say something like bye, but I don't know if this is the kind of program like Zoom where it kind of only wants one person speaking at a time. But in any event, what I'll do is once we're all here together, then I'll say, all right, we're going to take a photo. So smile and you look into your camera and you smile. Maybe we'll do a serious one. We'll do a goofy one. And then we will, yeah, there you go. And then we will then be like, thanks everyone, bye. And then we will go into the table mode again. Okay, so then just the last thing that I'll share, since I didn't share it at the beginning, there's little emojis that you can use on, and I've seen some of you have already been using on the lower right hand side. You see there's like a applause and a thumbs up and then a confused face with a glass, eyeglass, or whatever that is. So when someone does that emoji, it shows up over their profile circle at the bottom. That's where you see it. So that's how you can see. Yeah, you see some people here clapping. Y'all, why don't y'all throw in some thumbs up or throw in a clap? So, or throw in a confused person so that people can see. And then the they moved the closed caption feature. It's actually you click on the chat button at the bottom bar, and then when the little box opens up to the left, you click CC, and then you click show video closed captioning, and then everything that we're saying will turn into text. And so that's how the closed captioning feature works. We're not going to, there's also a polls feature, but we're not going to be doing any polls today. One other thing we want y'all to know is that as discussed and as we know, Lily and Cassandra will be doing translation. And so we ask you all to not speak too quickly in your sections as you are speaking, to give them time to translate. You don't have to speak like artificially slow like this because Lily, we assume you can do it more if it's normal voice. But also we know that sometimes we get really excited and we want to talk really fast and we have a lot of things to say and it's so exciting, and that is also going to stress them out. So just do regular pace and be conscious and mindful, and they'll be good. All right. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Okay, we're going to go back into our table modes. Thank you so much, guests, for being with us. Feel free to stay and network with each other and say hi to those of us who are staying. But if you all feel good and you're all set, we will see you at the premiere next Tuesday. Thank you again for being a part of it. And for our crew, we will see you in the green room and we'll do notes. All right, see you all in a bit.
Toodles.